Football is life. Everything nice. Ball is life. Which team you support? Tune in and make a choice. Yeah. Football is life. Football is life. Football is life. Football is life. Yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Football DNA podcast. It's your boy Bobo and we're here today with another video. Today we'll be reviewing the recently concluded fixture Liverpool versus Wolves. Not a great performance by Liverpool today, to be fair, especially in the second half. I mean, we won the toss, so we opted today to go against tradition, which is in the second half usually Liverpool attack the cop end, of the stadium. That stand, which is the cop end, we will attack in the second half just to get that extra lift or boost from the home support. But we went against that and chose to attack the cop in the first half. That told me a lot, to be fair. That told me that Liverpool wanted to get after it from the off. Early doors, we started dominating proceedings, to be fair. Dominated the whole game in the first half. You could see the patterns of play coming back. I mean, we weren't allowed to play our typical style versus Everton, right? Beautiful control in possession, passage of play, patterns going through midfield out to the wing backs, high and wide to the wingers and stuff like that. We weren't able to play our typical football. However, today you could see those things coming back, especially in the first half, right? We were able to get 2 goals and we seem to be in complete control, right? I think he fielded a pretty strong team today. Made 2 changes from the game versus Everton. Cody Gakpo obviously is injured, so Jota came in the number 9 role and Luis Diaz was shifted out to the left. I do think the number 9 role, having a Jota with the natural movement and the hold-up play and everything, being that presence, looking to go in behind, but also can drop if possible, give us a lot of variations in comparison to a Luis Diaz who is playing in a more of a false 9 role, constantly coming short, looking to, get on the ball to play others in rather than looking to go in behind and being a physical threat as a number 9, right? So I thought that was really helpful today from a Liverpool perspective, especially in the first half, right? Yeah, dominated the first half, but then at the interval, felt good, felt like it was a really professional performance. Restarted for the second half, night and day between the 2 performances, to be fair. It was a completely different Liverpool football team out there. I think what took place was that Wolves now, being down 2 goals, have nothing to lose at this point. You lose 2-0 or 4-0 at home to Liverpool when you're fighting relegation. It doesn't matter. So if you're down 2-0, it's best to take more risk and try to go after it and see what you could get out of the game. And that's exactly what Wolves did. They started the second half the brighter of the 2 teams, but because they're now pressing and trying to get something out of the game, they're now opening up a lot more than the first half. So we were able to find a little bit of pockets in between the lines and in behind the lines, right? Case in point, the ball that Trent played out to Salah, cut inside on his left foot, dispatched the defender, and a beautiful finish, which was then flagged for offside, which is the right call by the officials and VAR. I know we've been giving the officials a lot of slack lately, obviously, especially in the manner in which we tied the game versus Everton. But I will say today's game was very well officiated. So massive kudos to the officials. So we were able to get a few spaces in behind not the Everton. I'm still stuck on Everton. See with me, guys. We're able to get a few space in behind the Wolves defense at the start, right? Jota also got a ball in behind, cut on his right foot, was brought down, right, in the box, but later it was reviewed and again the correct decision by VAR, right? A non-contact in the box, so no penalty. Afterwards, Wolves kept, probing and probing. Liverpool started to get sloppy with the football around 15 minutes in, making cheap passes, giving away sloppy passes all over the pitch, right? I think the play that led to Cunha's goal was a ball that we had 2 or 3 attempts to maybe compose ourselves and play out neatly, but we tried to make that early pass to get forward, and the first time it was off, the second time it was off, definitely the third time you're going to recycle position. We tried the same play 3 times. The third time, Cunha was able to recover the ball, right? Quick turn onto his left, evade the challenge from the defender. Beautiful taking, curling strike. Bottom corner for 2-1. So now the game is in the balance. The game is in the ascendance, rather. Right? Wolves are probing. They pull one back, so now we just breathe life into them. Liverpool now, obviously with the result from Everton, you know there's going to be panic in the stadium. There's going to be panic among the players. There's going to be nervous energy. Me, myself, watching the game, right, on the telly, I was very nervous. So can you imagine the fans who witnessed what took place midweek versus Everton, how they were feeling? That was the vibe that I got. And that's exactly what was on display. There was a lot of nervous and panic football being played by Liverpool. We couldn't keep control of the ball. We couldn't spring any passes forward. We couldn't get any attacks going. I don't think we kick a shot on target in the second half. Right? So that told you everything you needed to know about the second half. Night and day. We went from complete dominance in the first half to sloppy mistakes and cheap passes all throughout the second half. In the end, it's the Premier League. It might seem like a straightforward game on paper. Obviously, Liverpool have better players than Wolves on paper. Right? But this is the Premier League, the most challenging league in football. So, for us to come out here and get complacent after the interval, lack of professionalism on the players' part, and especially knowing what we suffered at the midweek versus Everton, you would think the players would try to take the game by the scruff of the neck and try to, impose our will and dominance on the game throughout. But we got complacent and it almost cost us. Today we had to fight to dig out a result. In the end, we were able to come away with 3 points. But I really feel like now is the time where the more senior pros like the Mohamed Salah, Alisson Becker, Trent, Robertson, who's been poor most parts of the season, now is the time to galvanize the rest of the group. I mean, they've been there, done that. They've won everything practically, right? They've seen, right, what it's like to win a Premier League title. So now is the time, again, to galvanize the group, encourage the players not to get complacent. You can't take these games for granted because these are the ones where you're likely to slip up, right? I mean, we have a tough run of fixture coming up. The next 3 games, we go away to Aston Villa. Then after that, we have Manchester City, I believe, and then Newcastle. So, tough run of fixtures coming up. So, I would appreciate if the players can just refocus, get back to the basics, get back to the things that made us so dominant and such a difficult team to play against in the first half of the season. I mean, in the second half, we've done well. We've won a lot of games. We're yet to lose a game, rather, right? We have not suffered loss in the second half of the season, but we do need to get back to basics. We need to start controlling games in the manner that we were. I see a lot of sloppy passes today in midfield, right? Gravenberg made a few sloppy passes. Worked hard, worked his socks off, but McAllister as well. A lot of sloppy passes. I think he was the one who made the sloppy pass that led to the goal, to be fair. We need to keep the ball better and dominate games and control games. We're up 2-0. There's no reason for us to spring attack after attack and attack. Die out the game. Maintain position. Right? That's what's going to help Liverpool to see out games, especially these fixtures that appear more straightforward. Once you get ahead, the aim is to control. Control. You don't want to make the game chaotic because at that point, we're going to breathe life into the opponents, and that's exactly what we did today. But on a positive note, we did get the 3 points. So I'm fairly happy. But at the same time, I'm a little bit concerned by the performances. I just now hope that the guys can go back to the drawing board and lift the spirits. And now we're going to the business end. 13 games to go. 1 game at a time. We keep grinding it out. Right? Again, peeps, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I believe 80% of the folks who watch the content aren't subscribed. What are you guys waiting on? We'd love to welcome you to this community. We're very happy and grateful for the support. Long may it continue. And like I said, if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. Liverpool Football Club, thank you for the victory today. Hope to move on. Tough times ahead, but we're going to grind it out. 1 game at a time. Up the Reds. Again, it's your boy Bobo. Out. Have a blessed Sunday, peeps.
Ball is life. Everything nice. Ball is life. Which team you support? Tune in and make a choice. Yeah. Football is life. Football is life. Football is life. Football is life, yeah.